All right, here we are. Good morning. It's I guess Friday. It's I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm here sitting at a Home Depot parking lot, and I want to tell you guys I miss the crap out of you. I love you guys, family, relatives. Hello to everyone. Good morning. It's a beautiful Friday. I got a couple things to talk about. And I hope you listen to the video entirely. Now, in a previous video, I mentioned something about scratching my balls. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to really say that. It just came out. I apologize, and it's there. It's real. I didn't hide it or anything. I did say something about me doing multiple tasks at the same time, and I said something about I could possibly scratch my balls too. So what? It's just a comment. I was expressing myself, and didn't mean to be dirty about anything. So I apologize for one to the ladies, and also, more importantly, I want to apologize to my daughter if she heard that and so forth, because I feel bad. And I also want to say that I love my daughter very much. Okay. Now, that's one thing. I want to get that out of the way about me saying something about scratching my balls. I also want to talk about, obviously, my son and one of my most handsome nephew that I had some type of communication yesterday regarding Brandon, and it was my intention was to get across to this particular nephew that I wanted Brandon to know that I'm working on what he asked of me as of the day that he requested to be friends again and so forth, because remember, as you recall, I blocked my son months back. Then he somehow got through to me and we became friends. So obviously, I'm not going to say no to my son. So anyways, he was friends of mine for 2.5, 3 days, because then he, disappeared because of my postings and so forth, right? Great. But anyways, this video is more to talk about this particular nephew that I communicated. I wanted to get to him and say, hey, please do me a favor, tell Brandon that I'm working on what he asked of me. I also want him to be ready to communicate with me, because what good is it going to do for me to do these things and go out of my way to make things happen if my son is not there to communicate with me with me. So that was my communication, the reason of my communication with this nephew. And he decided to, which he has the right to and so forth, but started a conversation regarding my son, which is a serious relationship, okay? I mean, a serious issue. And it's issues, a lot of issues, okay? And this video is not to put you down, Mr. Nephew, okay? It's only to try to get across to you a couple things, such as a way to approach a conversation. I am your uncle, and I've been around this world a little bit longer than you have, and you and I haven't spent that much together, okay? And I'm pretty sure you haven't spent that much together with my son for you to know what is going on. All right, it's one thing for Brandon to open his mouth and communicate with you regarding his issues. It's another thing of the actual situation. Okay? Anyone can tell you anything, and it's up to you to believe it. It's really up to you to believe what people say, such as me talking to you now. I am talking to everyone, but I'm more directly talking to you, mister. Okay? For things in this world to work, they have to be done right. If they're not done right, it's not going to work. Semi-working or working for a moment doesn't cut it. Okay? So the way you communicated with me regarding an issue that is very serious to me was, one, not disrespectful, but wrong to do. Texting regarding my son's issues, it ain't never going to happen. You're never going to get a conversation between you and I regarding my son, a situation that's very, very serious, and we're going to be texting about it? Nah, not in my world. You understand? Not in my world. It'd be one thing if it's like, we're texting about going to the beach, something happened that is not serious. But regarding my son's life, and you're going to talk to me texting? Wrong. No. You're going to pick up the phone, and you're going to call me, and you're going to ask me, hey, uncle. So I got some info from Brandon about the situation, between you and me, between you and him and mom and so forth. What's your take? What do you have to say about it? We're talking face to face or on the phone or whatever. That is one way to approach it. Get my input of what's really going on. Not what you're hearing from one or two people and then making your decisions upon that. So let's say you know some, but you don't know it all. Okay? Brandon don't know it all. So how are you going to go upon making a conclusion when the source that you got it from is hiding things and don't know much about a lot of things that's happening? And he's the victim. He's the one that we're dealing with. This is why I'm so passionate about things surrounding my son's life, physically, mentally, spiritually, everything. Right? So, you text me, and I had to write this down because I can't check my phone and videotape myself at the same time. You said something about your honest opinion about for me to relax. I'm relaxed. I'm very well relaxed. Okay? I relaxed. I was very relaxed before Brandon got through to me to be friends again on Facebook. I was relaxed when I post those posts, and when this was going on, I'm relaxed now. I will always be relaxed. Now, there's tension at moments when you have to be tense and make your point and ask and do and figure things out and study and dissect things and then make your determination, make your conclusion, and so forth. You just don't go and make conclusions and make strong statements, strong advices, the strongest opinion, and you don't know nothing about the situation. You just know that you got a 70-year-old cousin that is going through crap. The question is how he got there, who put him there, and so forth. I'm not going to go a lot into detail of my son's situation, which I will in a few videos. But I do want to talk about our communication and what I need to get through you to do. Okay? So you said, my honest opinion is for you to relax. Well, I'm relaxed. I'm very much relaxed. Okay? You said something about, like putting his business on Facebook, putting his business out on Facebook, talking negative and upsetting him. That was one of the other messages you sent me, okay? It's my business. The situation with Brandon, Lee, Salada, it's all my business. All of it. Not one thing is not my business. He's my son. He is my business today, yesterday, the day he was born till now, and the day that he dies. So it's my business. Okay, so put that in your brain. It is my business. I can do as I want. Okay? He can sue me. He can do a civil suit of putting me out in the public. He can certainly do that. which he's has the right to do, right? All right. So it's my business. I can do as I want, okay? And then you said something about talking negative about him. Me explaining what he has, the one or two things that he done and so forth, it's not negative. It's not negative. It's communicating with the kid. I am communicating with my son. I am telling him what's going on, reality, right? So if he gets upset, he gets upset. He decided to get upset. I didn't make him upset. I didn't plan to wake up that morning and say, okay, well, I'm gonna just go and make my son upset just for the hell of it. I didn't do it just for the hell of it. I do it to make things move and get things done and things communicated. Okay? So if he gets upset, it's on him. It's not on me. It's not on me. Like me getting upset at things regarding him, it's on me. It's not on him. So if he gets upset, well, he gets upset, you know? The next text, you said something about make him feel bad. That he's older and I need to support him. And I don't know the other one. Support him. Oh, regulate him. That I'm regulating him. Okay. Making him feel bad. Let's talk about you. I hope I'm not making you feel bad by this video. I'm not doing that. I'm communicating with you. You come and get your feelings all weird and get them all twisted and feel bad, my friend, that is you. You're going to get upset for what I'm saying. It ain't something that I'm doing wrong, but you're getting upset. If you do, well, that's on you, not me, right? Same thing with my son. He gets upset, he gets upset. He feels bad, he feels bad. That was not my intention. But I'm not there face to face to say, okay, well, oh, I'm sorry, you feel bad, let me hug you, and so forth. No, there is no situation like that. We're on Facebook. The kid doesn't call me because who knows why. Okay, it ain't something I'm doing, it's something that his brain is doing. That is not my doing. His brain acting and saying and doing and making the moves that he wishes to do is Brandon's moves, not my moves. Okay, I'm only going to do what I'm supposed to do. Okay, my son will not be in the situation if he had been in my care all this time. You understand that? Okay, his way of thinking is not my way of thinking, it's his way of thinking. But if he was under my rule, playing my game, he will not be thinking the way he's thinking. He will not be in the situation that he's at, and so forth. Okay? Regulate him. I'm supposed to regulate him. I'm his father. Okay? And any opportunity that I have to regulate him, I will do that. But I mean, I don't think that I regulated him during the communications on Facebook just a few days back. I was communicating with him. You don't call that regulating. Okay? All right? You don't call that regulating. I'm communicating with the kid. It's not regulating. I'm trying to get to him. I had the opportunity. Fortunately, he was able to communicate with me, which he doesn't for the last 5-6 years. And the opportunity was there for me to do what I have to do as a father. Okay? So, and then supporting him. What do you think I'm trying to do? I can't support him if he's not with me or not listening to me. Okay? I can only support him financially, and that's basically it. Okay? Your next text message, you said something about having a better relationship with him, starting from scratch. Ask him what he wants. Make it about him. Let's go to the last one. It's all about Brandon. My whole entire life for the last 10 years has been about Brandon. Every moment of my life has been about Brandon. Better relationship? Now, how the hell am I going to have a better relationship with my son at this moment? There's no way. I can't communicate with him. He doesn't communicate with me. Oh, it's going to get better. That I guarantee you. It's going to get better. My son's heart beats and stays alive. Our relationship will get better. That I promise you. If it's the last thing I do. Okay? He is my responsibility. Always has been. Will always be my responsibility. Starting from scratch. I can't start a damn thing right now. So what the hell are you saying that? I can't do nothing. My son doesn't call me. When I call, he ignores my calls. When, it's been 5, 6 years, 7 years. I mean, it's never been when I was able to call his mom's phone when Brandon didn't have a phone number and try to get through with him. Mom will find an excuse not to let me speak with him. Why? Because she was hiding things. So, starting from scratch, can't even start a freaking conversation with him. So, starting from scratch, ask him what he wants. I've known what my son wants, or what he needs, should I say. This moment, he became friends with me. He wanted something. He asked me to do something. He asked me to fix something for him. And it was regarding spending time with me. So yes, I am going to do something about that. I want to see him. So, does he really want to see me? Only Brandon knows that. Was that his move about seeing me? Yes. But was there something behind there? Yes. And you know where he's at. You know what he's doing. You know what circumstances he's in. So his communication with me wasn't just to be, well, it could be, but it was part of it, but not all of it. Okay. So, remember, it's all about my son. It's not about me or anybody else. It's about my son. Everything that I do and say is about my son. Something about he's being young and everything. Well, great. Well, let me be your father. You're a young person. You still got to follow your mom's and father's orders, right? So yeah, he's young. Great. I'm just glad he's not 25 in jail, or 25 working at a 7-Eleven, or 25 working at a phone store. Okay. Or I guess you were working at a phone store. I'm not putting you down, by the way. I'm just making things like even, like what you claim and what it is and what it should be and so forth. Okay, that is, that's what's going on here. Okay. So something about, just about everybody smokes marijuana, right? You put it like everybody smokes marijuana, right? Well, my son would not be smoking marijuana if he was under my care. That I can almost guarantee you, okay? Level of respect. Now, how can I respect another person that doesn't respect me? But I still do. What I'm doing is called respect. I'm respecting you right now to get through to you, since you forgot to call me yesterday. I waited all night for your call, Mr. Nephew. You didn't call me. I waited. You didn't call me. Okay? Because I want to get through to you about my son. You know? So respect. All I have is respect. But I will disrespect you very easily if you deserve to, get a hit of disrespect. Okay? But I haven't done that yet. Your next text is something about, he misses the other side of the family and that he misses Lita and he misses everybody. Well, I'm pretty sure he does. Why do you think I've been trying to do what I've been trying to do for the last 10 years regarding my son? My son has a bigger family on this side. I believe has a better type of family on this side. And that's all good, right? That's what I'm trying to do, right? All right? He talks about, wanting... Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do. He wants to be your cousin. He wants to have a relationship with our family. And that is my goal, my friend. Okay? I wrote something about what's right or whatever. And then that you feel me. No, I don't feel you. I don't feel you. That's why I'm posting this video. Okay? So, my point to you, and it's already 21 minutes, my point to you is that before you open your mouth, before you do something, before you claim or have an opinion, you better know what you're gonna base your opinion on. You better know what you're saying. You better have thought about things before it. Especially something so serious about this. And this is serious, okay? So, I don't know if I gotten through to you, but next time you speak to me, you better speak to me with information before you open that mouth, before you say something, before you act. And this goes to all of you. Nephews, cousins, moms, dads. I'm talking to everybody. In this world, you better know what you're talking about if you're going to open your mouth. If you don't know what you're talking about, ask. Get the info, and then speak, and then act. Okay? So, I'll wait for your call, and I hope you're doing well. I love you. I miss you. And I hope you already gotten through Brandon about communicating with me. And if you haven't, you have failed to this point because that was my point of communicating with you. I don't need your advice. I want you to communicate with my son and tell him that I'm getting things done for him and that he needs to get with me. He needs to communicate with me. Not texting, not Facebook, but call me. He needs to call me so I can do things. So I can see him. That was his goal, right? But he blocked me. Now, how positive is that? Does it hurt my feelings? Yes. Can I deal with it? Of course. I have to. I'm not going to go shoot my son because he blocked me. I'm going to do the logical thing. I'm going to say the logical things. And the logical end will occur. So, for your information, I love you. This was not to put you down, but get to your head about the situation with my son. And we can sit down and talk about it. I'll give you every detail. You will know everything. You'll be like, damn, uncle, you're screwed. People have screwed you. One person out of the authority, and then all the authorities have screwed me. But one thing that none of them will get is getting away with things. So, not one of them is going to get away. Not one of them is getting away from what they done to my son. And it is about my son, but it's also about me. As you look at me, you're looking at a human being that has a life, right? It is my life. Brandon is my life. One time the judge is like, you make this all about you. Of course I'm going to make it all about me. I mean, who am I going to make it about? What happens to me affects everything that my son. What happens to my son affects me. Okay? It's all in the same picture. So no, actually, yes. I am making it about me. It has to be about me. I mean, who else would it be about? My son is my son, right? I have a life. So it's about me. Of course, it's about Brandon. But it's about me too. I have to live a life. I don't want to live this life that I've been living the last 10 years. And not one thing have I done for it to be like that. It's just other people's lives and and just conclusions without knowing the whole entire story, such as your comments, such as what it's basic stuff that you told me, but it's wrong regarding what has happened and what's happening and how I should do things. Now, like, why would I want to post something regarding my son? I have no other way. He communicated with me, which was good. The opportunity was there. I did it. I'm staying right 100% behind it. And I'm going to do what I need to do. I mean, who else is going to do things for Brandon? No one else is doing anything for Brandon. So, I want to wish you a good day. I want to wish everybody a good day. I know I'm going to have a good day. And I love all of you guys. I love my daughter. I love everybody. So, I don't know how I'm going to get this on Facebook, but that I will. And like I said, I hope you didn't take this as a bad thing, but an educative thing. And any criticism or any messages or anything that anyone wants to put up, please do so. I'm real. I'm here. I'm not playing games with nobody. And I hope the best for my son. I hope the best for everybody. But importantly, my son and my daughter. I hope Brandon calls me or texts me or Facebook. I don't care. I'll take whatever. Okay? But giving up is not in my... I'm not giving up on my son. I will do what's necessary. And I'll talk to you guys later. I got a lot of freaking work to do. And I'm still going to go to the beach. I'm still going to enjoy myself. I'll talk to you guys later. Kisses to everybody. Hugs to everybody. And later.